There have been many rumors and gossip that Amber Heard has been pretending and lying about the whole issue, where she claims that Johnny Depp was violent and physically and mentally abused her during their short marriage. But will this be the truth, or will they really just be stories that Amber said for the court and trial to be in her favor? Do you really believe Johnny Depp is capable of being violent with someone in his life? Heard and Depp's marriage was marred with public and private fighting, and many fans became concerned when Amber initially claimed she had evidence against Johnny regarding bruises left from alterations throughout their marriage that have been debunked by those who were close to the actress at the time of the accusations. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard faced off in a legal battle in July 2020 at the High Court in London after Depp was accused by a UK publication of being a wife-beater following the pair's 2017 divorce. Depp sued the Sun newspaper for libel for an April 2018 story citing allegations that Heard previously made detailing 14 different instances of abuse. The actor repeatedly stated that Heard's accusations were false, but when she gave verbal testimony in the libel suit in July 2020, the actress went into extreme detail about the emotional, verbal, and physical abuse she claimed she faced during their marriage. In 2009, Depp met Heard on the set of The Rum Diary. In a court filing, Heard wrote that she and Depp began dating around the end of 2011 or the start of 2012. It was also in 2012 that Depp and longtime partner Parody publicly announced their separation after 14 years of dating. Heard split up with partner Tasia Von Rhee at the same time. After several years of dating, Depp and Heard married in a very private ceremony in their home in LA, with people reporting photos. But not too later, on May 23, 2016, Heard filed for divorce from Depp and also obtained a temporary restraining order against the Oscar-nominated actor. She alleged that Depp had physically abused her during the relationship and said it was usually while under the influence of drugs or alcohol. She alleged that at the time of filing for divorce, an incident had recently taken place in which Depp threw his phone at her, leaving her with a bruised face. However, a police spokesman told People that an investigation into the domestic incident radio call found that no crime had taken place. Depp denied these accusations and through his representative said Heard was attempting to secure premature financial resolution by alleging abuse. Heard testified under oath at a deposition, but a settlement was eventually reached after she withdrew her request for a domestic violence restraining order. She claimed that the first time Depp hit her was in late 2012 or early 2013. She claimed that she laughed at something he had said and he responded by slapping her across the face multiple times. "I thought about leaving Johnny then," she wrote. She claimed that in May 2014, Depp became enraged because she was filming a movie with James Franco. She claimed during a flight on a private jet, he began throwing objects at her. "At some point," she wrote, "I stood up and Johnny kicked me in the back, causing me to fall over. Johnny threw his boot at me while I was on the ground. Johnny continued to scream obscenities until he went into the plane bathroom and passed out locked in the bathroom for the remainder of the flight." Depp's attorney, Adam Waldman, told The Blast there are 87 surveillance videos, 19 eyewitnesses' statements, and growing, and other evidence that show beyond any doubt Amber Heard also perjured herself when she sought and received a temporary restraining order from a California court for a battering hoax she claimed she suffered on May 21, 2016. We will also see consequences for the perjurer's claim. During a trip to Australia in March 2015, she claimed Depp went on an ecstasy bender. Heard claimed the two got into another fight and claimed Depp hit me multiple times, shoved and pushed me to the ground, choked me, and spit in my face. On 2018, Amber Heard, the ex-wife of Johnny Depp who accused him of beating her up, lamenting the consequences she paid for speaking out and urging Congress to reauthorize the Violence Against Women Act. In 2016, she wrote, "She became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women to speak out." The Depp-Heard divorce, after less than 2 years of marriage, was one of Hollywood's most toxic in 2016. An ugly affair featuring allegations of physical abuse, restraining orders, media-mobbed court hearings, leaked texts, and cell phone pictures of facial bruises, plus dueling lawyers and publicists. Even with this, Depp's name was never said in that column. Many people claim that Amber was just trying to have more support from women and trying to convince all the fans that she was a victim. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard have been battling in court over the validity of her accusations of domestic violence, but he just received support from an unlikely source, a friend of Amber's. According to legal documents obtained by The Blast, a woman named Laura Devenir has filed a declaration in the ongoing defamation case in Fairfax County, Virginia. In the docs, Devenir says she worked for Johnny Depp and Amber Heard as their interior decorator in downtown LA in the Eastern Columbia building from July 2014 to sometime in 2016. It is an interesting ally in this case for Johnny Depp, as she is the first person in the case to identify as a friend of Heard's but give testimony in support of Depp. Following the domestic violence incident that took place on May 21, 2016 between Heard and Depp, Devenir claimed, "I was with Amber and interacted with her frequently on the several days immediately following her abuse allegation, including at least on May 23, 24, 25. On those days, I worked with Amber, retrieved packages for her, rode elevators with her, and saw her up close and in person. On none of those days immediately following the abuse claims did I observe any signs of physical abuse or injury, including redness, swelling, cuts, bruising, or damage of any kind. I never saw Amber injured in any way, although I am now aware that she has had many different abuse claims." Devenir also claimed in her filing she has never heard such a thing from either side, explaining, "In all of my many interactions with Amber over a period of years, she did not ever mention any allegation of violence or other abuse to me. I do not recall any allegation of violence or other abuse to me in the days following May 21. Another witness was her stylist, Samantha McMillan, who told the High Court that Amber Heard had no visible injuries the day after the actress alleges Johnny Depp was violent towards her during a heated row. She said she spent much of the afternoon and early evening with Heard on December 16, 2015 as the star prepared to appear on James Corden's The Late Late Show, and she could see clearly that Heard had no marks, cuts, or bruises." In a witness statement, McMillan said that she saw Heard in good light, at close range, wearing no makeup, the following day, adding, "I could see clearly that Miss Heard did not have any visible marks, bruises, cuts, or injuries to her face or any other part of her body." McMillan claimed that after her appearance on the program, Heard said to her, "Can you believe I just did that show with 2 black eyes?" The stylist said, "Miss Heard did not have any black eyes and had been visibly uninjured throughout the day and at that moment." In her written statement, McMillan also claimed she interacted closely with Heard 5 months later on May 24, 2016 at Depp's house in West Hollywood. This was shortly after another episode in which Heard alleges the Pirates of the Caribbean star threw a mobile phone at her, hitting her in the eye and smashed items with a wine bottle. Depp denies the allegations. McMillan's statement says, "I went to the house in the afternoon and encountered Miss Heard. Miss Heard was not wearing makeup. There were no visible marks, bruises, cuts, or injuries to her face or any other part of her body. I saw her by the kitchen door during daylight in Mr. Depp's house." McMillan also said that 3 days after her encounter with Heard, on May 27, she saw in the media that Miss Heard had gone to court with prominent injuries visible on her face. She claimed she knew that she, Miss Heard, did not have those marks on her face on May 24, 2016 when I was with her. There is so much information about this case. We know that you are more than attentive to the new evidence and articles, and in the end, we want to know what you think about this case. Will it be that Amber has really been able to fake and invent these bruises in order to win over the others, fans, and the jury? Why would a friend go against him? Is Johnny really close to winning this case of violence? We want to know your opinion, so leave us some comments below, and if you liked the video, follow us for more content like this.